The ruble or ruble Russian, Romanized, ruble, symbol, abbreviation, or in Cyrillic, rub in Latin, ISO code, rub, is the currency of the Russian Federation. The ruble is subdivided into 100 kopecks, sometimes written as kopak or kopak, Russian, Romanized, kopeka, PL, kopeki. The first Russian ruble code, RUR, replaced the Soviet ruble code, SOR, in September 1993 at par. In 1998, preceding the financial crisis, the current ruble was redenominated with the new code RUB and was exchanged at the rate of 1 Russian ruble equals 1,000 RUR. The ruble was the currency of the Russian Empire and of the Soviet Union, as the Soviet ruble. In 1992 the currency imagery underwent a redesign as a result of de-Leninization. The Soviet currency had different names in the different languages of the USSR, Russia, Belarus, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, and Transnistria have all retained the Soviet-era names for their new currencies. The Russian ruble is also used in the parts of Ukraine under Russian military occupation and in Russian-occupied parts of Georgia. History. The ruble has been used in the Russian territories since the 14th century, too, and is the second oldest currency still in circulation, behind sterling. Initially an uncoined unit of account, the ruble became a circulating coin in 1704 just before the establishment of the Russian Empire. It was also the first currency in Europe to be decimalized in 1704, when it was divided into 100 kopecks. The ruble has seen several incarnations and redenominations during its history, the latest of which is the introduction in 1998 of the current Russian ruble code, RUB, at the rate of 1 Russian ruble equals 1,000 RUR. RUR, 1992 to 1998. Further information, Soviet ruble and monetary reform in Russia, 1993. Following the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, the Soviet ruble remained the currency of the Russian Federation until 1992. A new set of coins was issued in 1992 and a new set of banknotes was issued in the name of Bank of Russia in 1993. The currency replaced the Soviet ruble at par and was assigned the ISO 4217 code RUR and number 810. The ruble's exchange rate versus the US dollar depreciated significantly from $1 equals 125 RUR in July 1992 to approximately $1 equals 6,000 RUR when the currency was redenominated in 1998. RUR coins. After the fall of the Soviet Union, the Russian Federation introduced new coins in 1992 in denominations of 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 rubles. The coins depict the double-headed eagle without a crown, scepter and globus cruciger above the legend, Bank of Russia. It is exactly the same eagle that the artist Ivan Bilibin painted after the February Revolution as the coat of arms for the Russian Republic. The 1 and 5 ruble coins were minted in brass-clad steel, the 10 and 20 ruble coins in cupro-nickel, and the 50 and 100 ruble coins were bimetallic, aluminium bronze and cupro-nickel zinc. In 1993, aluminium bronze 50 ruble coins and cupro-nickel zinc 100 ruble coins were issued, and the material of 10 and 20 ruble coins was changed to nickel-plated steel. In 1995 the material of 50 ruble coins was changed to brass-plated steel, but the coins were minted with the old date 1993. As high inflation persisted, the lowest denominations disappeared from circulation and the other denominations became rarely used. During this period, the commemorative 1 ruble coins were regularly issued continuing the specifications of prior commemorative Soviet rubles, 31 mm diameter, 12.8 grams cupro-nickel. It is nearly identical to those of the 5 Swiss franc coin, 31.45 mm, 13.2 grams cupro-nickel, worth approximately €4.39 or $5.09 as of August 2018. For this reason, there have been several instances of, now worthless, Soviet and Russian ruble coins being used on a large scale to defraud automated vending machines in Switzerland. 5. Rural banknotes. In 1961, new state treasury notes were introduced for 1, 3 and 5 rubles, along with new state bank notes worth 10, 25, 50, and 100 rubles. In 1991, the state bank took over production of 1, 3 and 5 ruble notes and also introduced 200, 500 and 1000 ruble notes, although the 25 ruble note was no longer issued. In 1992, a final issue of notes was made bearing the name of the USSR before the Russian Federation introduced 5,000 and 10,000 ruble notes. These were followed by 50,000 ruble notes in 1993, 100,000 rubles in 1995 and, finally, 500,000 rubles in 1997, dated 1995. Since the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, Russian ruble banknotes and coins have been notable for their lack of portraits, which traditionally were included under both the Tsarist and Communist regimes. With the issue of the 500 ruble note depicting a statue of Peter I and then the 1,000 ruble note depicting a statue of Yaroslav, the lack of recognizable faces on the currency has been partially